Our 6 farmers have spent most of their lives as bachelors, but now their worlds have been turned upside down. They've each had 2 women they fancy move into their homes for 10 days. Now, for some, the path to romance is proving very, very rocky, while for others, the scent of love is most definitely in the air.
Nice and warm in here. Oh, great.
In Tamworth, cattle farmer Chris is spending the weekend alone with Sydney lawyer Joselyn.
$5.90, thank you.
Thank you.
Joselyn's great. She's absolutely stunning, great personality. I think she would really fit into the country life, I think.
Chris's second girl, Kim, has had to return to the city for her brother's wedding.
What have you done?
She's put up some stiff competition for Chris's affections.
Don't joke me.
In the 3 days they've been on the farm so far, Kim and Chris have had undeniable chemistry.
That's a good shot.
But now it's Joselyn's chance to win Chris's heart.
I don't feel so bad now. That means I get 2 shots, don't I?
The pair shares a love of the country, but will they connect now they're alone?
I think she could be a bit shyer and like that one-on-one time rather than being around someone else. So yeah, it would be good to spend some time with Joselyn to see what she's really like.
Yay! We obviously have quite a great deal in common in terms of our interests and our lifestyle that we like to lead. Yeah, he's charming, really, really nice guy. Yay!
Farmer Brad is a bit of a hippie at heart, and it's fair to say his search for love has gotten a little complicated.
How long have you got?
I don't know, 10, I think.
He's shared a kiss with Jane, but he's also developed feelings for Mel. She's a sensitive soul like him.
So now I've been on a date with Jane and with Mel, and look, I'm still both attracted to both of them.
To complicate matters even more, Brad's dropped a bombshell on the girls. He's got a 3rd woman on his mind.
In the lead up to this process, I met somebody, you know, and she's a wonderful woman, but I'm still very open to having a really great time with you guys and possibly falling in love with one of you.
The whole thing's a bit screwed.
It's not long before Brad drops another surprise on the girls. He's leaving the farm for the weekend.
Yeah, white with 1, please. Thank you.
Brad's going to the city for a friend's wedding, and he's going alone. The girls have the weekend to consider their options, now that they know there's another woman involved.
Plenty of girls that just say, okay, I'm out of here, not interested anymore.
It's like there's a 3rd party in it now, like it's not just Mel and I, there's someone else as well, in a way.
Okay, ladies, well, see you guys later.
See you.
Look after the place, won't you guys? And I'll be back in about a day. Okay, see ya. Thank you.
I often find that time apart makes my head clearer. It's going to be interesting. Interesting to see if I miss him, I think.
In West Wyalong, the battle for Farmer Craig's heart is heating up.
Macca?
Brisbane girl Deanna loves the country and thinks she would make the perfect farmer's wife.
I mean, it's a long way from family and friends, but when you're with the right person, it's not that hard.
But Craig seems to be falling for Erin from Newcastle, who really doesn't have a clue about the farm.
It's all over Red Rover.
My feelings for Erin are probably getting stronger every day we spend with each other.
Every Saturday, Craig plays in his local football team. This week, both girls come along to cheer him on.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Did you want you okay?
We did.
So does his mum.
So anyway, I hope today when he plays there's no broken bones.
It seems Mum knows her son all too well. Two girls on the sideline, but yep, that's him at the centre of an on-field brawl.
Craig's a little more violent than I thought. He's no hesitation in taking on the biggest guys on the field. Just smashes them.
That's probably the only second fight I've had in footy, so yeah, hopefully they don't think I'm like that every week in, week out.
You'd think his rough play would scare off these refined city girls. But not the one who's closest to his heart.
I like rough men.
Out here in the heart of the country, the men begin work early and go hard all day long. But that doesn't mean they can't have a day off every now and then.
Cheers.
And with the weekend here, our 6 farmers have a chance to really concentrate on their budding romances.
Cheers. I'm a sweetheart, aren't I?
So you got some tips?
John's brought his girls, Mika and Jody, to the Wodonga races.
What do you reckon, Mika? Talk us through it.
Number 9. His last start, you ran second.
Mika's a country girl at heart. She lives on a small farm with her parents, a big plus when you're looking to be a farmer's wife.
Yeah, my horse looks a bit scrawny, actually.
Yeah, it's very tiny.
I definitely think that John is someone that I could see myself spending more time with.
Winning ticket.
Go, number 6!
You won.
Number 6!
Christ, you bet half the field.
Mika may have won the first race at Wodonga, but in the battle for John's affections, she's falling well behind.
Oh, yours is 5th.
Oh, 5th.
At least mine beat yours. That's good.
Okay.
Right from the start, city girl Jodie's led the race for John's heart.
Oh, well. Yeah, definitely. I think there's been a connection with Jodie from sort of day one. Yeah, she's just sort of blown me away every sort of time we see each other, so.
You should go for super celeb. He's just such an easygoing, sweet person. I don't know like how anyone could not get along with him. Like he's just too easygoing, very easygoing.
But it soon emerges there's something that could stop this blossoming romance in its tracks.
So, how you been coping with farming life?
I was actually really surprised how isolating it is.
Yeah.
I didn't realise how far out of town your farm was.
Oh, yeah.
John's farm is 40 kilometres from the nearest town. Any girl who's serious about a future with him will have to give up city comforts for good.
Just little things that you take for granted, I guess. You know, just simple things like if you've run out of milk, it takes you like 40 minutes to go to a shop to get some milk. With that, I'm struggling, I think. And so you want to be on the farm forever?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. You know, you adapt to wherever you want to be, but I'm not sure if she wants to be here or not, but yeah, it's something I'll hopefully find out.
John's chance to find out will come sooner than he thinks.
Yeah, no, you had a good day?
It was good, yeah.
It was a good day.
Good fun. Back.
On Craig's farm, the mood's taken a definite turn for the worse.
At the end of the day, he's a guy, and like as much as I'm sure you're analysing every single thing that you said.
The strain of living in a love triangle and battling for Craig's attention has become all too much for Deanna. She's upset that Craig's been showing more attention to Erin.
Tell him, you know, just be yourself. Be who you are, like with me.
I'm more attracted to him each day. You know, I love it out here. I love the people and his family and friends. Wouldn't hesitate for a second to move down here. I'm not the one who Craig's got the feelings for, so.
You know, she just has it in her head that he's already made his big decision, and like he hasn't. Him and I have spoke about it, and he hasn't. He's on the fence.
In truth, Craig's mind isn't made up, and he is keen to get to know Deanna more.
Well, this is it, dude. Nice romantic spot. I always come here quite often.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to one-on-one time with Deanna. She hasn't really come across that she really wants me as much as, you know, I could imagine like normal girls would. You think you could see yourself, you know, running around here?
Without a doubt. I've been craving one-on-one time with you. Craving it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got butterflies.
So what do you reckon will come out of this for you? What do you want?
I want to be a farmer's wife.
Yeah. I hope I get invited to the wedding.
Deanna's day is about to get a whole lot better.
The suit. Oh, thank you.
Back in Tamworth, Joselyn's doing her best to get to know Chris.
So you just got the one sister? No, you got
Older sister.
But it's not going so well. Chris is barely saying a word.
He was very reserved and awkward and quite short and sharp in his answers, and I was trying to lead the conversation along a bit, trying to sort of, I don't know, clear the air a bit, I suppose.
It's pretty hard when you're thinking of someone else to put up a front and trying to enjoy yourself. I did enjoy myself, but, you know, I did have someone else on my mind, so.
That person is Kim, and for Joselyn, enough's enough.
I really thought I have to say something. I thought, well, if you go for a ride today, I'm just going to come out with it and say it.
Back in West Wyalong, Craig and Deanna aren't making much small talk either.
It felt really good to kiss Craig. It just happened and didn't really think about it. It just happened.
When I kissed Deanna, I got all warm and fuzzy. Will you be ringing your friends? I kissed him.
No.
Yes. Not hard. After the date, yeah, it made it a lot better, and she was a lot happier. And yeah, I don't know where it'll go from here, but yeah, the date was probably the best thing we've done so far.
Trying to find the words to even describe it. It's completely changed everything in my head. Within 5 minutes, he said to me, you know, this is the girl that I wanted to see. And you made me cry.
In Deniliquin, Farmer John's organised a gathering for his family.
That look all right for you there? Yeah, no, done well.
And most of the neighbourhood to check out his wannabe wives.
This is my twin sister, Kathy.
Hi.
Hi, Jodie. Hi, Mika.
Hi. You don't look like twins. No.
Not identical.
He looks happy enough, but John's got something on his mind. Leaving Mika to make new friends, he sneaks Jodie away. It's time to find out if this city girl's serious about moving to the country for love.
She sort of come all this way to spend time on the farm. You just think, you know, obviously her intentions are the same. So what do you think about the isolation farming life?
I mean, I'm having fun.
Yeah.
I'm having a good time, but it's very isolating. I'm struggling with that part.
You are, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
massively.
What did you expect when you...
I don't know.
Yeah? I was starting to think Jodie, you know, might have been sort of the one that I might choose. Yeah, sort of everything was sort of coming to place, but yeah, it's just this isolation factor sort of kept coming up. You don't think you end up living on the farm?
I don't know.
Yeah, right.
It'd be tough.
So So, yeah.
I mean, the isolation is a big thing for me, but I don't really think that we clicked. Great person, but I don't think there's no chemistry for me there in that department. I mean, if it's not romantically involved, I'd still like to, keep in contact.
Yeah.
Can I give you a cuddle or not?
That's all right. Yeah, no, I sort of had my eye on her a little bit, so I was a little bit disappointed hearing that. And you just get along with someone so well, you just think, something might happen, but anyway. You never know.
It's back to square one if this farmer's ever going to find himself a wife. Out in Warren, Farmer Gus is putting Brooke and Julie to work.
Don't worry about it. Get the stuff up on top there, like the big little mud, yep. Don't worry about the tyres, Brooke, because the inside, but like the rim.
But it's not all work and no play. Gus wants to get to know each girl alone, and Julie's first up for a solo date.
Oh, so where do you normally take girls for their first date?
First dates in Warren. Usually I have just dinner at my house.
It was a pretty easy conversation, had a nice little chat, got to know him a little bit better, and I felt like he got to know me a little bit better as well.
So far, so good, until Gus makes a schoolboy error in the world of dating, calling his date by the wrong name.
What do you like at pool, Brooke? Slept up badly and I called Julie Brooke. Whether there was any subliminal message in it, I have no idea, but I don't think she appreciated it, and no girl does. I probably would have enjoyed the day more if Brooke was there instead of Julie.
Strike one. Maybe he'll have better luck with horse-loving Brooke.
Me being a vegetarian. What do you think of that?
Honestly, when I first heard it, it was a bit of a concern, I've got to say.
Their farm visit got off to a lousy start.
Welcome to Warren.
When Gus served vegetarian Brooke a dinner made with chicken stock.
If I hadn't have known, I wouldn't have minded.
That didn't go down so well, but things soon take a big step in the right direction.
As long as if we had children and you expected them to be vegetarian.
I'm joking.
I would have a real problem with that.
You didn't know what to say then. Gus is a lovely guy. Very down to earth, very confident young fellow.
Let's go a little bit faster if you're right with that.
Oh! I'm sort of hopeful that there might be something between Brooke and I that might evolve into some kind of romance. Love is still a fair way off, but it's headed in the right direction.
Out in the cattle fields of Mudgee is where we find our larrikin farmer Drew, who's feeling the pressure of a true love triangle. He likes both his girls, Tash and Susie.
They both know the situation that we're in, and it's hard. Like, you wouldn't believe how hard it is.
And they're both keen on him.
Yeah, I fancy Joe. Like, he's a bit of a cheeky one, and he tells a few jokes, and that's kind of my caper as well.
Susie likes some bubbles?
Susie loves bubbles. I must say, the more I get to know him, the more I do like him.
They're out to impress Drew with their farm skills.
Oh dear.
First test today, getting the quad across a swollen riverbed.
Yeah! Coming! Don't hold your breath for me. What am I supposed to do now?
Unfortunately, being the ever-intelligent person that I am, I managed to get a four-wheeler bobbed. We were in a spot of bother.
Drew's not going to be impressed.
That's their kiddos.
Girls just didn't seem to show up. I was a bit worried about them, and so I went down and had a look at the river crossing, and sure as enough, there they are stuck. Go up about 2 or 3 gears and don't flog it.
Don't flog it.
Still it starts to move.
Lucky for us, our knight in shining armour, Drew, was up the top.
This handsome knight's not all too happy with the position he's landed in.
Okay.
Ready?
With two girls chasing him, it doesn't sit comfortably.
I like parts of both of them. This two business, everyone reckons it's every bloke's dream. That fantasy's just completely gone now with me. One's enough, for sure.
Drew's got a plan to help work out which girl he likes the most.
The only way I'm going to find out is by spending one-on-one time with them.
That is, if they ever get out of this mud. In Tamworth, Chris is alone with Joselyn for the weekend, but all is not well.
I have felt this awkwardness and this thick sort of air that you could cut with a knife.
Thank you.
So I thought I'd bring up the subject because I didn't think, that he was going to.
Ever since Kim went to the city, Chris has been giving Joselyn the cold shoulder.
Yeah, I think the whole thing's just, really getting to me. Probably feeling all mixed emotions, which, I don't normally have to deal with.
Because, I mean, I know that you like him.
Alright.
So I know that you two, like each other.
But there's no point in hiding his feelings, so Chris finally comes clean.
Don't get me wrong, it's not as if I don't want you here. I like our company and talking about different things, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it is hard because I am falling for Kim.
Oh, you have to be silly to notice that I have changed since Kim's not here, that I'm down it a bit, but I think it's cleared up between us where we stand with each other.
I feel like the bloody earth was going to open up and swallow me.
I'm happy to stay it out, unless it becomes just too awkward.
I think Kim will be back in about 22 hours and 10 minutes, something like that, I think.
Love and romance, they go hand in hand. And while our farmers are ready to open their hearts and learn to love, in the school of romance, they still have a lot to learn.
I wouldn't say I'm the most romantic bloke.
Digging a hole could be romantic.
Probably cook a girl breakfast in the nude is about the most romantic thing I've ever done.
Farmer Chris is the exception. In the 3 days he spent with Kim, he had romance down to a fine art. A birthday surprise.
Surprise!
A scenic lookout.
What a great place to work.
A dinner for two.
Cheers.
Now, Kim's due to return from her brother's wedding, and to say Chris is nervous is a bit of an understatement.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd miss Kim this much, but I didn't think I'd actually feel this lost without her. Lost my best friend, more or less.
In their time apart, he's decided she's the one for him. But what if she's thought otherwise?
Hey!
Good to see you.
How are you? Good.
Good.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too, you too.
Good trip?
Yeah, and I was really excited about seeing him, and just very, very nice to get back here, nice to see him again. Did you miss me?
Yeah, hell yeah. I didn't think I'd miss you as much as I did.
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought, it's only a couple of days, but no.
I know.
There wasn't much laughter in the house with you gone.
Wasn't there?
Nah.
Aw.
I guess they say absence makes the heart grow fonder. I think in this case it's pretty well hit the nail on the head. It's pretty true.
When our 6 farmers embarked on this mission of love, it was John who was most open about wanting to find a wife.
So you're serious about this?
Yeah.
This farmer wants a wife.
He does, yes, that's right.
But John's hunt for love is now at a standstill. He has no romantic feelings for Mika, and Jodie's just not interested. So he's come to a tough decision, and he's got to break the news to the girls.
Yeah, I was a bit disappointed that
something didn't strike up with, you know, either one of them. Rather than draw the rest of it out, you know, I decided that we may as well sort of end it amicably now. So I was just thinking whether it's sort of worth sort of continuing the rest of the week out. I don't know. I don't know about you. Do you?
Oh, really?
I know you'll enjoy. I know you'll love to enjoy the rest of the week, but I think we'd just sort of be, I don't know, treading water, or I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. So,
thanks.
I mean, is there a point? Is there any point carrying on? It's sad, really. I feel like you're going to cry. Aww.
I don't know about you, but it just doesn't seem we have that connection. Is that fair?
Yeah, I think that's very fair.
Yeah, and it's just...
it's just not, you can't force something like that, and that's, yeah. I think I definitely realise now that there definitely wasn't the connection between the two of us on that level. As friends, definitely. I suppose like you're looking for something, and the thing you've got to find is something that's pretty exceptional and something that pretty much stands out.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, I think she's, you know, sort of agreed with what I said I had to say, and yeah, no, she was really good about it, and I think, yeah, I was quite happy with it, the way that ended, you know. I think we'll definitely sort of catch up down the track.
But when it comes time to pack, the reality of it all hits Jodie.
Yeah.
At 29, she's knocking back the chance of a future mapped out with John.
You okay?
Yeah.
It's not an easy move to make.
Of course I want to find love, but I just don't feel it, and you can't pretend to feel something when it's just not there. Like,
while John's farm prepares for a departure, Brad's about to arrive back from his friend's wedding in the city.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting home, seeing the girls. I've had a bit of a time to think about my feelings towards them.
Home alone, Mel and Jane have also thought about their feelings toward Brad. Before he left, he revealed there's a third woman in his life.
I think that I do like him, but I think this has made it very complicated. And yeah, I guess I'm still trying to make sense of it all.
Jane's the mother of a 6-year-old boy. She's not looking for just a partner, but also a father for her son.
I have a little niggling that maybe Brad does fancy me a little.
But right now, she can't stop thinking about the kiss she shared with Brad.
See, for me, a kiss, that's saying, okay, we're progressing into the next step.
You can come inside tonight, Bear.
I do like him, and I'm liking him more and more, and in a way I wish I hated him after this thing, but I don't. Basically, I'm just going to make sure I get to talk to him tomorrow and just tell him what my position is.
She'll have her chance soon. Brad's nearly home. Jodie and Mika are only halfway through their 10-day visit, but they're heading home early.
Yeah, no, I was a bit sort of disappointing just to see them both go. Obviously struck up some great friendships with them.
do you want this in the back?
Yeah.
I wish nothing but the best for him, because he's such a genuine guy that's looking for just for pure happiness, and he deserves it.
Alrighty.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yep, that's been good.
I kind of believe that there's someone out there for everyone. This has just been another experience, and, you know, just keep going along the road of life.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I mean, I have made a really good friend. And who knows what will happen afterwards.
Right, shall we? Let's go.
Definitely think Jodie and I will remain friends.
Be nice for her just to reflect on her stay here.
You know, if there's something there, you know, it might happen down the track.
Seatbelt. Okay. Take
Drive
care.
safely.
Do what I can. Professional driver. Yeah.
Okay, see you later.
Bye.
This farmer's search for love has taken a blow, but it isn't over yet. Down on the farm, the weekend's over, and it's time to get back to work.
The sun's not shining too well for us today.
For Chris, that means a visit to a cattle sale on a very misty morning in Tamworth.
Only the one stealing the consignment. There you go, he's a good car, Finny. Left in the day. Quick, let him go. Can you make 195? 40,
Don't wave your hand.
80,
They'll take bids off you up there.
It's a chance to get even closer to Kim.
This isn't my thing. Oh, God.
Now, just be careful not to look at it.
For Gus, it's trying to make sparks fly with Brooke.
There you go, you're in business.
For John, it's back to the tractor all alone once again. And for Brad, it means returning home from his friend's wedding.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
How are we?
Good,
How you going? Yeah, sorry, they're both the same, but I didn't want to be biased or anything like that.
As well as the flowers, he's brought good news for one of his girls and bad news for the other.
Very successful first attempt.
So practice makes perfect. Okay.
Brad's shared a kiss with Jane, but it turns out Mel's the one he really has feelings for.
Yeah, Mel and me, we've been, well, I'll speak for myself, been enjoying the company and getting to know her better and just hanging out, and I think the friendship is definitely growing.
But since revealing there's a third woman in his life, Brad's not sure how Mel feels about him.
I guess I still have a concern that he is still holding something for the woman that he was seeing before he came onto this show. I feel that in some ways you're choosing between 3 people and not just 2.
There's not the 3 people now, and you're here, and I want to be focused on getting to know you and seeing how we go together. And I just wanted to say that, yeah, my feelings for you are there. I'm attracted to you, and yeah, I'd like to see where it takes us the rest of the time. I don't have the same interest in Jane at this stage, so that gives me a focus. I'm able to focus on you.
I guess one of the things that I respect about Brad is that he talks about being honest. He also seems to go through with that. Just so it's really clear, I'm still interested to see where it can go.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Okay.
I'm happy.
Good. And I'll
I'm glad we had that conversation. Just a hug.
Love may be blooming in the veggie garden, but for Jane, this news is going to mean heartache. In Mudgee, a confused farmer Drew is following through on a plan to spend time alone with each of his girls.
Feels really unco, actually.
Yeah, stand side on maybe.
First is Susie.
I showed her a bit of fly fishing because I love fly fishing. I was just trying to let her feel how it is to cast. It's a natural sort of motion. It's good. It's quite relaxing.
At 28, Susie's never had a serious boyfriend, but maybe that's about to change.
I actually realised today that I do have a hell of a lot in common with Drew. I think we have a lot of the same opinions. Well, I've never really even had a boyfriend, in all honesty. It makes me sound like a real freak. But yeah, I've just never really liked anyone that much.
She's a lovely girl with a lovely warm heart. She's really starting to grow on me. Yeah, it's good, really good actually.
Do you actually want a girlfriend, Drew?
Yeah. Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, bloody oath.
I haven't met anyone in ages that I've actually gone, you know what, I think I could probably get quite serious about you. To actually find out that I do actually like you, I mean, that's just ridiculous. I really didn't think I'd like you that much. So.
Oh, that makes me feel good.
In Swan Hill, there's quite a storm brewing. Since Jane and Brad shared a kiss a few days ago, her feelings for him have only deepened.
At the moment, I'm feeling a little nervous about things. I don't want to set myself up for a fall, because I do like him.
She's been waiting for a chance to tell him how she's feeling. Brad wants to talk too, but Jane's not going to like what he's about to say. Indoors, out of the storm, Brad's in the middle of creating one all of his own.
To be totally honest, I don't feel that I have the same connection or heartfelt connection. There's no easy way to say it. I don't quite feel the same heartfelt connection with you, Jane. And I don't think that we could have the relationship. I just had to be honest about that.
It was hard, yeah, because we had all said that we want to be honest with each other the whole way through. I suppose I just didn't expect it this soon. Put myself out there and this is what I get for it. I read your profile and for some reason yours is the only one I read, and I read it over and over and I did not even pay any attention to the other ones. And I just had this feeling that I had to meet you. That's why I did this. It wasn't just about that he'd sort of made his decision. That wasn't it. Yeah, it's about trust. That's the underlying factor to it all for me at the moment. I had my trust in Mel, I had my trust in you, and this is what I get in return.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to impact her that much, really. And so perhaps I hadn't thought about it enough. I hadn't thought about feelings enough. So it definitely touched me.
Craig's finishing off his day by taking Erin on a date. He's already kissed Deanna today. Erin doesn't know that yet.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. Like, I'm set up near, and the only thing I'm missing is a wife and to start a family.
Craig wants a family, and Erin comes with one ready-made. She has a 2-year-old son, Lucas.
A lot of my mates said, you always will come second with Erin.
Yeah.
Being with Lucas.
And you will, which is, not. But at the end of the day, and like this is the thing, is it takes a pretty big man to step up to that.
But don't you think, like, I had over 80 women to pick. I picked you with a 2-year-old son. Don't you think that's worth fighting for, if you said?
The way that I took what Craig was saying was, you should be in there showing me how much you like me because, at the end of the day, look, I had 80 girls to choose from and I chose you even though you've got a kid. And to me, that was really like just a big slap in the face. It's a really sore spot with me.
Craig needs some quick thinking to save the situation.
I'd look after you as like I owned the Perez. Like, that wouldn't be a problem. I'd just treat him like my son and I'd spoil you a little bit. A lot then. Because I really like it. You're beautiful. Is that right?
I'm not going to sit here and say, it was wonderful, it was amazing, because it wasn't. It was, that part of it was kind of awkward because that's something that I had kind of decided I wasn't going to do.
I know, yeah.
Craig has no idea Erin's uncomfortable. In fact, he couldn't be happier with the way the date went.
Yeah, I'd rate today as probably my best date I've ever had, Yes, I am falling in love with Erin.
Now John has sent Jodie and Mika home. He's feeling more alone than ever. But he's not giving up on love. And thinking back on the group date, there's just the chance he might still find someone.
Yeah, there was sort of one girl in the group that sort of really impressed me during the dating process.
Just take her.
Okay, take it right now. Sort of owe it to myself and probably to her to sort of get to know her a bit better on the farm. It's John here. How you going?
But will she want to see him?
Yes, I was wondering if you would like to come and stay for, you know, maybe a couple of days and spend a bit of time here and get to know each other a bit better.